I've gotten a lot of questions about my skin since the last video that I posted got 5 million views, which, first of all, that is insane. I literally posted that video because I was having a crisis about being on the internet. I was like, okay, let me get over myself and like become comfortable with the internet. But like the fact that I was having a crisis about being on the internet, and that was what I got for trying to like exposure therapy myself. Like, talk about exposure therapy, girl. Anyways, in that video, I got a lot of questions about my lashes and my skin. So I figured I would make you a little skincare video and show you what I use, because similar to my makeup, it's all very, very simple and very affordable. And I graduated this week, and I was talking to my friend. I was helping her with her hair for her photos, and she was like, I feel like you have a really interesting philosophy behind why you pick the products that you pick, and I do. Everything is very ingredient based. I've spent a lot of time in the beauty space, and that isn't worth anything if you don't learn. And I've learned a lot about beauty. I've also worked as a product developer for a skincare company as well. So I'm not the one to like fall for gimmicks in skincare at all. And these are my credentials. I'm a minocycline survivor. I was on antibiotics for acne for like a long time, for like 2 years, ruined my gut. But this is my credentials. So I'm an oily combo acne prone girl as well. So I'm gonna explain to you some things that you might already know. Maybe you know them, but you don't know the reason behind them. If you feel like you know everything and you have something that works for you, you can go ahead and scroll. But this is what I do, since I did receive some questions about it. Oil cleanse. I use one of two oils. I either use the Trader Joe's jojoba oil or the Aesop parsley seed cleansing oil. This one emulsifies, this one does not. I'm gonna go with the Trader Joe's one. If y'all remember Cassandra Bankson, she was the one who gave me the go-ahead on Trader Joe's skincare, and I really did never turn back. Cassandra Bankson, Dr. Dre, James Welsh, those people, Susan Yara raised me, bro. These people is where I learned this, for years watching them. The purpose of doing an oil cleanse is to break up the oil-based ingredients on your skin. Is to break up the oil around your T-zone and things like that, because oil breaks up oil better than water can. So going in with just like a gel cleanser isn't gonna break up your makeup as well as an oil cleanser will. I would say doing a double cleanse has made the biggest difference in my skin, especially because now is when I do my lymphatic drainage. I just do my hooks and kind of work it in. So not only am I remembering to do that every day, also like as an oily combo girl, this is what gets the debris and the sebaceous filaments and the buildup out of my skin. After working it in for about a minute is when I start to rinse everything off. I like coconut-based surfactants, so this one has like cocoa methyl glucamide or whatever you call it, and that one is a coconut-based surfactant instead of like SLS. If you see something with SLS or like anything that says like sulfate, I usually try to stay away from that, because cleansing, even though it's only on your skin for a short amount of time, can be the most dripping part of your routine. After I've worked that in, I go ahead and do like a full face in sink cleanse. Once I'm done, I'm using clean cotton pads to wipe the skin. Then I went ahead and I applied my hyaluronic toner. I use one of two toners. I'm either using Face Water Platonic Hyaluronic or Paula's Choice 2%, obviously. I skin cycle, so I do exfoliate, retinol, recover. So I'm on a recovery day right now. Everything in my routine stays the same, except for on exfoliating days, I'm using Paula's Choice 2%, and on retinol days, I'm using either the Granactive Retinoid 2% emulsion from The Ordinary or my tretinoin, but I kind of use that a little bit more sparingly. Also, it is kind of intense. But on every other day, I'm using the same 3 hydrating products. It is Platonic Hyaluronic, the Urea Hydrator from Prequel, and the Aven Xeracom AG. And those are the golden ticket. Now, something I will explain to you, if you're like, I already know this, you can disregard. Again, water molecules attract water molecules. So when you wash your face, especially with a water-based cleanser after your oil, you're losing a lot of water molecules out of your face. And if you're like somebody who you're like, oh, I just washed my face and then I popped CeraVe on, you are locking in dehydrated skin with an occlusive agent. There's 2 kinds of hydration. One is a humectant that draws moisture into the skin, that multiplies the amount of water that your skin can hold. And the other is an emollient, or like a occlusive agent, and that locks the water in. So something like a hyaluronic acid is a hydration multiplier. Your toners, your serums are hydration multiplier. And then your more occlusive agents like a Xericom or a Prequel or your CeraVe, lots of people like CeraVe. These are what will be locking in the extra water. That could be standard procedure, but I work in skincare and a lot of people are like, oh, I like to keep things simple. I just cleanse and then pop CeraVe on. And I'm like, girl, no wonder you have closed comedones. I don't know what to tell you. Hyaluronics I love. Face water, so slept on. The Trader Joe's hyaluronic acid. This will do it. This will do it for you. You don't need anything fancy. I don't even love the Ordinary's formula. A little hyaluronic toner, you're good. Just find one your skin likes, you know? If you are using something like a CeraVe, I beg of you to upgrade. No hate. The best kind of skincare is the kind that you'll use. But if you are using something that is a mineral oil base or something like that, I'm gonna say cut it. There are better alternatives at the same exact price point with a 10x user experience. This is the most like serum-like lightweight gel kind of feeling hydrator that I've used, and it's for face and body. I would not waste this all over my, I would not waste this all over my body. This is like, I just let my skin drink this up, and it sure does. For a formula that at 13 ounces has jojoba oil and like a fat chunk of glycerin and shea butter as opposed to mineral oil, and a good amount of niacinamide in the formula, and urea, like 10% urea, like for that at an $18 or like $20 price point is insane. And with how much CeraVe costs now, like place the order 2 days before you actually need a moisturizer in your bathroom. I promise you the upgrade is worth it. Because like the glow is insane. I love, like CeraVe is fine. I know you're not getting it from that. Are you kidding me? Additionally, if you are somebody who is using something like a Cicaplast, we're gonna upgrade to a Xericom. Thank you very much. This is rosehip oil based instead of mineral oil based. And this is ridiculously good. If you're somebody who gets little like dry patches anywhere on your face, I usually just like to put this on my hands and pat and hold it into my skin so I get like the thinnest veil type layer. Oh, it is divine. I'm gonna say it once and I'm gonna say it with fervor. Open your ears, put your listening ears on. If you are wearing makeup and it is irritating your skin, you are either allergic to the makeup or you are not taking it off properly. Yeah, you heard that? If your makeup is giving you closed comedones and it is blocking your pores, you are either allergic to the makeup or you are not taking it off properly. Your skin barrier should be healthy enough to support the wearing of makeup, if that's something you want to do. Anyways, the best kind of skincare is the kind that you'll use. This is a routine that can be purchased for about $50 and only restocked around every 6 months. And for me, it has been chef's kiss. And I would argue the results are resulting. So anyways, that's what I do. I'm sorry if that was a little bit of tough love at the end. You guys are doing great. You're doing great. If you have a skincare routine, then like, again, I'm proud of you regardless for like taking the time to meditate and do self-care. It's not a vanity practice. It is a self-care, hygiene, meditative practice. And I'm proud of you for doing it. But if you are looking to have a science-backed routine with a little confirmation that's gonna work, I got you.